What's up, friends? This is Sam from Inside Gaming. Long time no see. I want to share my thoughts with you about the recently released Oblivion Remaster. Everybody's talking about it, and for good reason. In this video, I'll talk a little bit about my experience playing it. I played it for maybe around 10 hours, and of course, I played it when it originally dropped. I was live there back then, I think in 2005 or 6 when it originally dropped. And there's a lot that I want to tell you about it. It's an amazing game, it always has been. A flawed gem, you can say. Let's talk about the graphics, about the gameplay and the gameplay changes, and also the optimization and state of performance. Let's get one thing straight out of the way. It's terribly optimized. And I mean terribly optimized. How terrible? It's very easy to see when you see the console releases struggling to hit a locked 30 FPS. Yes, you heard right. In the 30F performance mode, they are not even able to hit that. So great, that is a good start. How about 60 Hz mode? Does it work? No. Extreme stuttering. Really extreme stuttering. How's the situation over on PC? Well, you can throw a lot of money at your problem if you have it, but most people don't have it. If you look at the Steam service, you will see that not everybody is sporting the latest, greatest 24-core monster CPU and $2,500 GPU from NVIDIA, right? So once that is done, and by the way, that won't help you because the optimization state is so horrible indeed. But of course, it alleviates some of those issues that are there for sure, but not completely. So let's get that out of the way. Is it worth playing though? Oh my god, yeah. I enjoyed so much. It's not that long ago that I played a bit of Oblivion on my Steam Deck. Didn't really enjoy the control scheme too much over there because it was really not optimized for controller play. Never was. The original PC release of Oblivion I'm talking about. And now I'm playing it on PC. I got it to run on not that great settings, let's say that, with pretty heavy AI upscaling and even frame generation. So you need all that trickery to kind of reach playable levels, and you still have issues with performance that are egregious, and unexplainable. I was leaving a city, going into the open world the other day, and next to the city gates, there was just a horrible 20 FPS thing going on. For no real explanation. There wasn't going on a lot, etc. Are there bugs? Also bugs. I have to report that, of course there are bugs. It's a Bethesda game, after all. So something would feel off if there wouldn't be any, I guess. We would all feel a little bit weird if there wouldn't be any, I guess. Starfield was already less bugs than we are used to, so yeah. There are bugs, and some of them are pretty immersion breaking. For example, at least on my PC, and I'm sure that is on any PC, the little plaquettes, the little shields outside. I know that's okay, I'm not finding the right word, but in Oblivion, you have, for example, an inn, then you have those little shields that are hanging on chains basically, and those are physical objects and they're ought to move when you run against them, etc. And they do, but then they behave not according to physics. They will stop kind of half diagonally in mid-air, which just doesn't make sense. So there are small little bugs like that that really just break the immersion but don't have real gameplay implications or are bugging your quests or something like that. But I wouldn't be surprised if you would find some of them as well. It's a testimony to the bravery of Bethesda of the mid 2000s that this game is still so much fun, and it's quirky as hell still, because you still have that Radiant AI system. It is using the Unreal Engine 5 as the engine that is displaying the graphics, but then on the other hand, you have like the complete embryo or Gamebryo, I think, engine and the original skeleton, like from the game logic, etc., from Oblivion, and you're playing basically Oblivion. It's like those classic remasters, like for example from the Halo games, where you can switch engines mid-play. You can't do that in Oblivion Remastered, but it is like that. That is like really based on this original skeleton. And if you look into the files, you will see, yes, indeed, they are based on the original Oblivion game files. Basically, you have all the ESMs even, etc. So like all the archives from the original game are used, and you're basically playing a heavily modded and engine swapped version of Oblivion. I had so much fun, and it soaked me in really hard, I have to say, because those kind of like improvements that they did to the gameplay are really good. So there's a lot of good to say about the Oblivion Remaster, don't get me wrong, like, yeah. But I had to talk about those issues because some people just want to skip over that, and it's like it's a horrible release in terms of performance. It's not good. It's like a 2 out of 10 in terms of its optimization. Like, not talking about the graphics, not talking about any aspect other than the optimization. It's a shit show. Not good. Bad. Todd. Yeah. But then the game is so like enticing that you will deal with shitty graphic settings and you will ultimately end up loving it. At least for me, that was the case. I always loved it. And it just has a really cool gameplay loop. And one thing that really is different and way better than today, is the quest writing and the quest design. Like, I did a quest for the Fighters Guild, for example, and you expect it to be very short because it's actually like kind of like, you know, fan service to the people that played Morrowind. There is a woman that has a rat problem in Morrowind, and for the people that played it back then, yeah. And you're getting sent from the Fighters Guild to eradicate the rats, but in Oblivion, it's different. You are getting sent from the Fighters Guild to help that woman protect her rats. Like, they are somewhat related lore-wise. Those are like, you know, they have the same last name, etc. Just playing at different times, because Morrowind plays at a different time than Oblivion. And you're getting sent to that woman. Tellus, I think her name is, or her family name is. And then you find out, okay, yeah, you're not supposed to kill them. You're supposed to protect them. You go down into the cellar to find the rats, but also find a mountain lion. And then this devolves into like a proper quest line where you're then getting sent out to like basically spy on a person that is thought to be the culprit behind it, and that somehow leads the mountain lions into her house. And ultimately, you are shadowing this person through the city. And yes, indeed, that person is like placing rotten meat next to the cellar entry or next to the house of that woman with the rats. And therefore, the mountain lions come sneaking in during the night and kill her beautiful dear rats. And then that is not even the end of the story. Then this woman, once you like catch her, basically, she offers you to train you in a skill. I don't remember which skill it was, but she offers to train you in exchange for not, you know, telling that she is behind it. Not telling that to the woman that you are working for and to, you know, basically your boss, the Fighters Guild, that what actually happened, but you could decide to lie. And you even get sort of a reward. And then you can make that decision. I decided against that. And the funny thing is also that this woman that you're working for, she's really behaving like an asshole. So they make it even like, you know, she was an asshole to you all the time and she seems to be an asshole to everybody. So, you know, why not lie to her, etc. That is really good quest writing. And if you compare that to Starfield, what I played there, it was mostly not on the same level, in my opinion, except a few quest lines. I think the pirate quest line, for example. But yeah, it was just way better quest design, way better writing. And all with that quirky ass animation system back then, and like I think slightly updated. The animations are all redone, the graphics are all redone in Oblivion Remastered. So yeah, the people that did the art of the game, good job, really good job. And also design wise, good job, definitely. Like the approach of how to achieve such a remaster, that was done extraordinarily well. But then, on the other hand, what was not done extraordinarily well is the optimization. It's totally ass. It's actually egregiously bad. And we all have to suffer for it. So, that's it. That's my thoughts. What's your thoughts about it? Let me know in the comments below. Let's have a conversation about this. If you're new to the channel, you watch this video, maybe you want to leave a like. That would be awesome. Also subscribe, hit that bell. You get notified if I have more thoughts on more things or more other cool videos. I thought to come out with a new video about this because it really matters to me. And overall, I had a great experience. But I have to be honest. So like in all honesty, it's great and it's horrible. That's what I have to say. Peace out. I see you guys very soon.